What's up, guys? James Palms here. Oh, look at this. We got about 1,000,000 pounds of snow on the ground here. I moved it all around the sides of the boxes, of course, but look at this snow. That's probably the most I've ever seen in one single dumping. And it's melted. It was actually even higher. It's compressed now because it was a full sunny day today. About right now, it's currently, I think they were saying it was about -2, but it's right around zero when I came home, 0 to 32 Fahrenheit, so 0 Celsius. Yeah, there's definitely some water on the ground and stuff. Hey, kitty. Um, it's Saturday, February 20th. So, yeah, it's a beautiful sunny day though, but man, oh man, look at all this snow. This is gonna like soak everything as it's melting. We're gonna be like swimming here in a few days. Look at all this icicles, because it's all melting now in the sun, and then it's just like dripping and melting and dripping and melting. This is like, it's gonna take a long time to get rid of this water. It's gonna be really wet, but we're supposed to be getting. You can see the water here on the hot tub cover there. So we're getting warmer. That was it. Our lowest. I don't. Cat's enjoying the sun here. This is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon right now. That was, I think, our lowest. We got down to right around -14 Celsius. We got there a couple nights. One night, I think maybe it was -15. So that was the lowest Celsius. So I don't know what that is, but that's a lot warmer than it got in Texas from what I hear. So yeah, for us here, that was a cakewalk. And I believe winter's over now. As far as winter's not over, but you know what I mean. As far as cold, bitter cold, I don't see anything in the forecast, and that puts us I think that puts us to March 7th, which typically around then you start getting. That's usually March is a line in the sand where we start warming up significantly. We won't have any snow on the ground. Doesn't mean we can't still have -5 or -6 Celsius at night, which is I don't know what high teens or low 20s Fahrenheit. It could still happen at night, but typically we'll get plus temperatures during the day, and that's you're breaking away from the actual winter weather here for this area. That would still be winter compared to where you are. I mean, if you were in Florida or something, that would be the harshest winter ever. But even Texas probably. But either way, we'll be climbing out of that. You got maybe another 90 days will be like full on summer here. Usually second, third week of May is full on summer weather. We usually have about 6 months of summer weather here, so that'll be about that. I'm gonna say about 2 weeks I'll take down the front boxes. Judging by right now, a week or two max, and we'll be able to pull down the front boxes. As long as I don't have so much snow left, I'll take them down because they can take -6. There you can see me in the wall here. Yeah, they can take -6, -7. Is a cakewalk for a quick couple of nights, but I don't see anything being too cold. It's beautiful clouds today. Just beautiful. I like it. It's been like a whole full sun. There's a big cloud over there, but it's been a full sunny. Almost everything's blue sky. It's been a really sunny winter, though. I mean, we usually have a lot of sun. Well, spring, summer, fall. We usually have a lot of sun all the time. But yeah, I mean, it's beautiful, anyways. So it has been a really sunny winter. Yeah, so I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to open up any of the boxes. I don't really feel like it today because I did actually open them up just the other day or so. It was last weekend for sure. You guys got to see them. So I'm just going to show you some of the palms that were sitting out in my little van there that got frozen. If anyone was interested in sort of an update on them, the palms, they did have their roots frozen and they all defoliated, but I'll show you what the result is anyway. So guys, I had a bunch of these pots here in my van, and it looks like this is frozen. You can even see some ice there on the side. It looks like it's just frozen, completely solid. So we're bringing some of these inside. We're going to see how they do. This is like ice cold and just frozen. Feels like it's completely frozen, and quite a few of them feel like this. We'll just have to see how it goes. Hopefully, the cat wants her attention. Hopefully they're not frozen solid. We'll bring it in. We'll wait a couple weeks. I just made a little mark there on the spear, so we'll try to watch some of these. These leaves are dying off right away. I noticed that. But anyways, let's see what happens. Okay, guys, so we're here in my little storage closet just checking out all of these palms that were basically seemingly dead. You've seen from that video there that the the pots were frozen solid on not all of them, but some of them felt completely rock solid, like you just pulled it out of a freezer. So they were definitely frozen, including this one, and all the leaves died off. And I obviously thought that they were dead. So I cut off all the leaves on some of them. I was actually about to just throw them all outside, and I was getting ready to do that. My wife said, "Don't throw them outside. Don't do it. They'll probably come around. They're pretty hardy." And I was like, "No, no way. The roots froze. They're dead." So I was thinking that they're dead for sure. So I let them sit for like 2 weeks, and I started noticing that the center spears looked still kind of green and they weren't going anywhere, and the leaves kept shriveling up and dying. But I decided, this is only a couple days ago, I marked some of them. This one here, it's kind of hard to see because my thumb's in this right light. I marked it there anyways. Maybe you can see. You know what? I'm going to turn off the grow lights. Maybe that'll be easier to see. So you can see right there. Let's see. Why won't it focus? Right here. I marked it right here. You see it? And there's the spear right there. Right here. Look. I marked it right here. Now there's a lot of hair in the way. See right there. So it grew an inch. This one even had spear pull. This was out there that whole time. I pulled the spear out, and now that's the next spear coming up right now. I looked down in there and I seen it. I already seen it pushing growth because it was. I marked it, and the center spear looked dead and dried out, but the center spear was kept pushing and pushing and pushing. It's right here, actually. I pulled it out and I set it here. But every time I kept checking, I had a mark on it, like right there, you could see, and it was pushing up. So I was like, it's weird that it's pushing. So the live tissue is below, pushing up. Here was a bigger one here, and I was actually really sad. This was the watering your palm with only hydrogen peroxide plant. And I thought for sure this one was a goner too, and I was pretty upset. You can see the little mark down there, and way up there is, let's see, right there. See it? So that's the mark way up there. So this one's actually growing really fast. This was a really fast growing palm, so that doesn't shock me. And again, the trunks feel rock solid, and that's why I kind of was thinking that they were surviving. So I actually marked like all of these. So I won't bore you with showing you every single one, but I have not. That was way down here. So I have not found one. Like in some of these, what I did is I actually snipped them right off flush, so that if you see right here, see I cut it off flush. See that one, I cut it off flush. So they've actually pushed this one here. So I cut them off low and they pushed up from there. So, and same here with the Livistona chinensis. Like I did not expect this Livistona to survive, but this thing keeps not wanting to focus. Maybe just there's too much stuff here. But let me get closer. So yeah, you can see there, I cut that off really low against there. Same thing, this one here is slower, but I could still see that it has moved up a little bit. And this one has pushed up significantly. I cut it off right down there. It's moved up significantly. So I left this one front because this one looked okay. It's starting to dry up now. The petiole looks nice though, and green. So yeah, there's definitely live tissue in there. So that's even with the Livistona chinensis, Chinese fan palm with the frozen roots. That one was pretty solid. It wasn't rock solid, but again, it lost all of its leaves. So I haven't found one yet that died. The very first one that this happened to, I did toss it outside, and I regretted it. It was only one of them, but I thought, as soon as I seen it doing that, I was mad, and I was like, okay, well, it's dead. It was the most frozen one, or one of the most frozen, whatever. But I was like, okay, well, I'll just throw it outside. And lo and behold, I threw it outside, and now I'm thinking, oh, it was probably alive too, because all of these, I haven't seen one that has not started pushing growth. So I have these are all the ones that sort of look bad. I have actually 3 or 4 more that look really nice that are with in another spot where I have a grow light on them with my nicer looking ones. And this is all like the crappy stuff I didn't care about, which is all probably going to be for sale. So I will still have a lot of 1 gallons for sale because I have probably about 20 right here that I will be selling. So if somebody wants them, they will have to grow this out. So they won't be ready till about June maybe. Till they'll look really nice. At least they have a couple fronds on them. But either way, they're not really set back any. They won't miss a beat when these get trimmed back like this for a Washingtonia robusta. Luckily, they don't miss a beat. So and I'll have, of course, a lot of those down there. Those are my seed grown. Well, all these, everything here I've grown from seed, but those are my ones from my palms in the backyard. So anyways, well, I just thought I'd add this in here, guys. This is one more day. Today is feels beautiful out. February 21st now today. There's a plane. Super, super sunny. Crazy amount of ice and water, snow dripping. It's all starting to melt. It's definitely all going to melt in a hurry here, and this is all going to be a big, wet, juicy mess. But this was good for the free insulation for the boxes, but I can pretty much get rid of it now. Last night was our coldest night, I think, for a long time. We got maybe one more, maybe -10 coming. So February 21st, 2021. So we'll be able to be taking down these boxes, I think, in about 2 to 3 weeks. So 3 weeks of spring to the day, I believe. So yeah, it's 21 days to spring. So we'll see. I think I should be able to. The sun definitely feels nice. There was not a single cloud all day today in the sky, and if we keep this up, you'll melt it even with not super warm temperatures. We got a lot of above freezing, so I would say around 50s Fahrenheit, probably 40s to 50s Fahrenheit. Probably not quite 50s, mid 40s. I would say probably because it's about 5 degrees. So yeah, 5-6 degrees maybe at most. Is what they're showing, and a couple of days only a high of 3. But every day looks like it's above freezing now, and maybe nighttime lows right around the freezing point or down to -6 on some of the nights. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I just thought I'd add this in. So expect a video within 2 to 3 weeks. Well, you'll probably have another one before then, but within 2 to 3 weeks we'll be able to start taking the boxes down. Some of the ones in the front should be 2 weeks, maybe 3. We'll see how it goes, and even don't hold me to the 3 weeks for sure. It should be, but if we did get a cold snap, I doubt it. I don't think there'd be anything that would kill the front ones, but depending on how quickly we can get rid of this snow too, because it does pose a bit of a problem when it starts to melt and it gets icy, and then it melts and it gets icy. Very difficult to get off of there, so sometimes you have to wait just by pure. I can't get the snow out from throwing it around it, so I can't get the box down. So hopefully that won't be the case. I'm actually probably going to start breaking some of it up within the next day or two, try to get rid of it, throw it off to the side or jump it on the patio here, because it'll always melt off the concrete. So if I do that, perhaps. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. So we're almost here, almost done it now. Spring is just around the corner. So, and it's starting to feel like spring with that sun. This was it's about 4 o'clock right now, and yeah, it was literally, I didn't see a cloud the whole day. So, and that sun is starting to gain some strength here, the late February sun. So thanks for watching, guys. Later.